Hi, Com 115. My name is Brett Hart, and I'm here to tell you the world is doomed. I know, but one day the Earth will die, and that's okay though, because we can just go somewhere else, check out, But where do we go? We can go to Mars. Everybody's been talking about going to Mars, colonate it. Unfortunately, Mars is not a very inhabitable place. You're talking about 1 to maybe 10 people living there, not an entire race. So, where's the next inhabitable planet? Well, that's actually 4 and some change light years away. To give you an idea of what a light year looks like, let's just say if you got into a plane and traveled 200 miles an hour around the equator of the Earth, it would take you 135 years to reach 1 light year. And that's just 1, that's not 4. So, needless to say, you're never going to see a light years of distance. Well, there is a way to get you there. But we're going to have to use 2 principles. We're going to use a particle accelerator, and we're going to use a natural phenomenon called time dilation. And these 2 things are going to get us to the planet that we can inhabit after the world ends. Now, there's a lot here, so let's get started. The first thing is a particle accelerator. We're going to put that at the back of our ship. Now, Ben Dotson has a great idea of how they work, and he tells us that they take particles and they use magnets to get them really, really fast, and then hits them and collides them, which causes a massive energy explosion. And then all this energy, although it's just a particle, is near light speed movements, which ends up pushing it out the back of our spaceship because we put that particle accelerator at the back. And it's going back. Well, Newton's third law of motion states every action has an opposite and equal reaction. So what happens is, since that particle is flying at near light speed behind us, it's pushing us just that hard. It's just a little bit, but over several years of these little pushings, we're going to end up going 30 to maybe even 50% the speed of light. Now that we got our spaceship moving that fast, how are we going to still make it? Now we're talking about 500 plus years to make it to this planet. Well, that's where time dilation comes in, that natural phenomenon. Now, Michael Stevens has a great way of describing time dilation, and he uses spaceships, so I'm going to reiterate it to you since we happen to be in one. So what happens is, with time dilation, the person accelerating experiences time in a different fashion than that which is at rest. So let's take our spaceship, for example. It's going to be moving, let's give it 50% the speed of light. And a stationary spaceship. Now the stationary spaceship isn't moving relative to us. So let's say when we reach the stationary spaceship, we're going to turn on our headlights. Well, 1 light second later for the stationary spaceship, while we continue moving, the stationary spaceship radios into us and says, hey look, we have experienced 1 second. Look at our light. And sure enough, if you look at it, it's been 1 light second. It's measured that way. But if you measure our light, it hasn't, because we've been moving with the light. So it's only been about half. Unfortunately, we're going to have to move double to experience 1 second, which will give them 2 seconds. So that's how time dilation works. We're going to experience half of the time because we're moving so fast. It takes light double the time to escape us. And that's the only way we're going to be able to make it to this planet, because we're cutting our time in half, and we're also moving near light speed. Now, to sum it all up, we're going to take a particle accelerator and push ourselves near light speed. Time dilation, the natural phenomenon, is going to cause us to experience light, or experience time, way different than stationary people or people on Earth. And then we're going to have the chance to inhabit this planet after the world dies. Now, I'm going to leave links to my sites where I post this video. And if you have any questions or concerns, just post it on it, and I hope I can answer your questions. Thank you. Have a great day.